Good morning, guys, and welcome to Velvet Hammer Fitness. Well, today I have a really fun hammer request workout for you. This comes from our subscriber and friend Avia, who requested a banded booty and ab challenge with sliders. Now that's a mouthful, but it's even more than that. It is a really tough challenge. So what you will need for this workout is, of course, your bands if you have them. If not, please do not shy away from this workout. You can do this without bands at all by just using wonderful form and a lot of muscle squeeze. So do not shy away from it. You will also need some sliders. Now, these do not have to be sliders that you buy. They can be washcloths, which I'm using because I have hardwood floors. You could use board books if you have little ones running around. You can use plastic salad lids. There's really no end to how creative you can be within reason to make yourself some sliders. So bands and sliders, optional, but not necessary. So if you've got that, grab it. You'll also need some nice challenging weights for you for this workout. There are some strength sections. We've got some weighted abs, weighted leg and glute sections, and a slider strength section where you could probably use some weights also if you're comfortable with that. Other than that, you just need a big glass of water and your can-do attitude, and I will see you back here for the warm-up. All right, guys, let's head into this ab and booty crusher with a good warm-up. All right, we're just going to start with some low impact butt kickers. So we are drawing those heels into our glutes, and we're reaching and pulling with our arms. Reach and pull. Starting off nice and slow, just in case you have some angry joints when you first start. 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're going to go into some side-to-side lunges. So if you are not ready to go down into these yet, maybe you just do some really shallow lunges like this. Maybe you work your way down as we go, okay? When you do get warm, try to send those hips back. Get a nice bend in that knee and get it ready to work. You can even take that arm up and get a good thoracic twist there. Take your time getting into these positions. I'm taking the arms back down now. Awesome. Stand it up again, get those feet in, and let's do some curtsies with a reach. Keep your hips forward. Really open up your shoulders and your lats and your obliques with the reach part of this movement. Then we'll go into some glute activating moves. To get your glutes ready to work. One more each side. And last one. All right, shake it out. Let's go down to the ground here. We're going to do a straight leg glute raise. So you're just coming here. Squeeze at the top. 2 more. Awesome. Let's do some clams from here. Two more. Awesome. Let's go ahead and switch sides, because why not? Here we go. Straight leg raises. Two more. And some clams here, and then your warm-up will be all done. Try to keep those feet together. One more. Awesome. All right, hop it up from your mat. Shake it out some more if you need to. But if you're ready, I am ready for the first set in this workout. All right, guys, we are ready to go into your first set of this workout. This is going to be a banded cardio set. We're going to have 5 different moves. We're going to go through them 2 times, and we are going to put on our band if you have it. If not, just get really nice and low and do a lot of squeezing. So this can absolutely be done without a band. No worries. So we have about 15 seconds before we start. We're going to do some slow, low shuffles first. So you can put your band one of 2 places. I'll show you when we get started where you can put that band, okay? So right now I have my band near my ankles, okay? If that is no good for you, then you can also move that band right up to right above your knees. There's a little less tension when you have it above your knees, but still very difficult. About 10 seconds. Awesome. Whew. All right. Now we're going to do some plank jacks. We're going to get that band down low. Hop down to your mat carefully, of course. Hips down. Getting really hard here. Whew. 15 more seconds. Less than 10. Whew. Nice. That is not easy. All right. Now, I'm going to move my band back up again for some bunny hops or squat walks. So if you want to bunny hop it, do that. You can also squat walk. You can get that band at your ankles if you're going to squat walk to make it harder. Shake it out. 10 seconds. Just little jumps, tiny ones. Very good. Ooh, burns. All right, banded jacks. You can either keep that band here or move it down. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. All right, so here is just fine, or you can move them down here, which is harder. And feel those glutes, even with this move. Just screaming. Three, two, one. All right, very good. All right, I'm gonna keep my band where it is because we have squat walks next. All right, here we go. Seems like everybody in my house was up at one time or the other last night. So I am yawning like crazy. It makes 4:30 come a little too soon. I'm gonna move this aside so I can pivot. Almost there. Very good. All right, unfortunately, we are back to the beginning. So we've got those slow shuffles. I'm gonna keep my band low this time. Really sink down into those heels. Think about your glutes as you're coming down into this crazy position here. Keep going, less than 10. You guys are doing great. 4, 2, 1. Very good, very good. All right, banded plank jacks. I'm going to show you how to do these with your band at a different spot. Have to be a little careful to how you put your band because it can go rolling off of you. So you can go here. Not quite as hard. This way. So maybe you do half and half. Half the interval, you're here if you're really struggling. And then half the interval, maybe you slip that band down low and tackle that. Two, 1. Wow. That would be probably my least favorite move in this whole thing. Whew. All right, I'm gonna take my band up here. It's very effective though. We're gonna do those bunny hops. All right. Where else could you be having this much fun? Whew. With a band on. Don't answer that. Little hops, staying low. Focus. 5. Very good. Banded jacks. Those intervals for the rest periods go so fast. All right, here we go. You can have your band either spot here. After this set, we're going into some banded strength. So you'll have some floor moves, which will seem fun now, until of course you get there and feel the burn. Hope you guys are having a fun summer, if it's summer where you are. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, banded squat walks are your last move. I'll show you them with the band up high and then down low. Okay, here we go. So if your band's up high, you're going here. Really push those knees out to grab some more tension. Whereas usually we don't want tension in a room. We want a room full of tension today. Here we go. 18 seconds. I'll change my band to show you down low again. Very good. All right, you are all finished with this banded cardio set. Let's get ready for some strength. All right, guys, moving straight on into that banded strength set. We're gonna be doing 7 different exercises, 2 rounds again. They're gonna be 30-10 intervals. So we're gonna start with just some 3-way leg raises on the right, okay? On the left, actually, no big deal. Left, right, you're gonna get both legs. So if you wanna do the right, that's fine. I'm gonna start with the left. Whew. All right. All right, so front, side, back. Front, side, back. Good times. Side and back. All right, now we're gonna get down to the floor, incorporate a little bit of abs here with our glute move. So coming up, we're gonna take those legs away from the midline of the body, then we're gonna lower them down. I want you to be pressing out on that band the whole time, okay? Flex those feet. Just getting a little abs in there, sneaky like. Awesome. All right, now we're gonna go into some floating clams on the left, which just means I want your left foot on the top. So get that band worked out there. Okay, so floating clam means your legs are floating. Keeping those heels together. 10 seconds. Hard, okay? So if you have trouble, you can just put that foot right on the floor. Awesome. All right. Now we're going to do a glute bridge with a leg extension. So just like that. Now, if your band is starting to roll up, you can always put it around your knees here. Okay? So, that supporting leg is going to have to hold you up and make that glute burn even more. All right, now we're going to do some floating clams on the right. So legs up if you can, heels together. Kind of a weird angle on that hip there. Again, you can always take it straight to the ground. Awesome. Okay, next we've got those glute bridges with a leg extension on the right side. Very good. Now you've got your three-way leg raise on the right. Whew. Now, you have the option here to have that band up higher. You're going to get less tension there, so I'm going to move mine low. But just depending on where you are experience-wise with your bands, just know you always have a couple of options. And none of those options is quitting. Now, do what you can, take breaks if you need to. Just don't give up. Awesome. Okay, we're going back to the beginning with those three-way leg raises on the left, which makes for a nice, easy transition here. All right, so got our band low. Really squeeze at each point, especially if you have a band that's maybe not as heavy as you'd like. So imagine it's really heavy. 6 seconds. Very good. All right. We're going to come down to our mat and do those leg lowers with a little abduction at the top. Okay, so legs up high, take them low, get them out. Move my band a little bit to make it harder. Awesome. All right, next we're going into those floating clams with your left leg on the top. All right, so make it float. Keep those legs together. Super hard to kind of figure out how to get your upper body in gear here. So if you need to be on the ground, be on the ground. Move your bands a little higher if you need to. It's really kind of up to you here at this point, where you feel like you need those bands, because they're going to provide a little bit of different tension depending on where you have them. Whoops, I got up. I didn't need to. I'm going to put my band around my knees, push up, kick that left leg. Squeeze at the top. I'm going to add one more since I started late. Awesome. All right. Now we're going to go into those floating clams on the right. Okay. And move that band a little low. If you can do the clam with it up on your, above your knees, that's fine. So here we are here. If we're on the ground, If we're gonna float, we're here. So awkward. You'll find yourself rolling all around, but actually, the more awkward it is for you, probably the better, because you're having to stabilize your core a little bit more. Work a little harder. Awesome. All right. Now we are going into that glute bridge with the leg extension. We're doing it with our right leg. So, bridge up. Don't be worried to mess up these moves. You know I'm never worried to mess up a new move. So be brave. All right. What do we have next? We have those 3-way standing leg raises on the right. Then we'll be finished with this strength set. Okay? Get that band where you need it to be. I gave that one so much oomph on the front part. I almost catapulted myself right off my feet. All right, you have about 8 seconds. Awesome. Okay, you are all finished with your strength set. Grab a little drink and we'll meet back for your next punishing rounds. All right, guys, we are ready for your weighted glute set. We are starting off with a curtsy leg lift on the left side. So you have about 15 seconds and we will go. I'm going to use about 30 pounds per hand here. So we're going to leave that left leg in the front. Keep the hips facing the front and send the leg back. So back behind. I kind of hike that weight up on my hip as I do my glute raise. Now, if you want to do more work on hip flexors and abs, you could always take it to the front at a 45-degree angle. About 8 seconds. You guys are doing great. Really focus on what you're trying to work here. Think about that muscle. All right. We're going into deadlifts next, so I'm going to increase my weight to 40 pounds per hand. So that seems like a good time. All right. Here we go. Shoulders down and back. Reaching. Try not to hyperextend. Try not to go screaming fast. Do extra rounds if you want. Extra reps. Try to go nice and heavy here. But go heavy for you. Don't pick up what I'm picking up. Because you're much better off to go with a lighter weight and better form. All right, now we're gonna do a lateral squat, so a side-to-side squat here. I'm gonna pick up 30 here and increase it if I need, holding it like a goblet, okay? So you're gonna come down, take it to one side and then the other. You can also hold that weight here, bring the weight to the toe. You may like that better. If you just had an arm crusher day yesterday, you might really like that better. Now we'll have a split squat or a Bulgarian next on the left. Very good. All right. So I'm gonna grab about 30 per hand for this also. Left leg is forward. Weights are difficult per usual. That's all right, we press on. All right, get that left leg in front. Push through. Almost there. 5 seconds. Very good. All right. Curtsy with a leg lift on the right. Give your hands just a moment to shake out. Still using 30 per hand here. Here we go, right side. You may get a little off balance, and that's okay. Don't forsake the curtsy squat, curtsy lunge. It's a good one. Super uncomfy, but super good. Do be careful if you have any knee issues. All right. Whew. Sumo deadlift. I'm still going to keep 30 per hand here. Two, one. Awesome work, guys. So toes and knees out wide. Try to keep those shoulders down and back. Depending on the size of your weights, this might feel really awkward. So you could use one dumbbell in the middle. You could use a barbell, even better still. And last one. Awesome. All right. We have that ugly old split squat on the right. This could also be a Bulgarian if you need it to be. All right. Do not have to do this fast. You can hold it, shake it out. Two, one. All right. Nice. Whew. Might lighten the load a little bit for this next round. My forearms are killing me. All right, curtsy leg lift on the left. Probably didn't help that I worked my back and my lats yesterday. Forearm pain is real. And it affects your grip. Oh, 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1. Very good. All right, let's move these over for some deadlifts. That one's done. Deadlifts, just standard. Go right ahead. Back flat. 10 seconds. 5. Very good. Awesome. We have a lateral squat on that left and right. All right, again, you can take that one weight. Go straight to either side. Push back, get nice and deep. Then we'll have your split squat on the left. Shake out my hands. All right, get back in it. Sweating like crazy. How about you guys? 3, 2, 1. Very good. Set that guy down. Lowering my weights for the split squats. You do what's good for you. All right, left foot in front. These are long intervals, so don't be afraid to reduce that weight. I'm only at 20 pounds per hand right now, and it's doing the trick. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Whew, nice. All right. Curtsy leg lift on the right. Shake out those hands. Stop the timer, stop the video if you need. Not a big deal. All right, curtsy, right side. I feel like I'm on Ninja Warrior. I'm about to fall into that pool of water. Her grip strength is failing. Can she hold on? I think the jury's still out on that one. Always take a pause if you need. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, sumo deadlift are next. I'm getting 30 per hand. I can get this done. Go on ahead with your sumo deadlifts. All right, here we go. Toes and knees out wide. Squeeze at the top, but don't arch your back. Feel it in those hammies. Less than 10. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, split squat on the right, which means we are lowering the weight. And by we, I mean me. Here we go, split squat on the right. You go ahead as my weights malfunction. Don't fret if you have to start an interval late. Just do a couple extra at the end. 15 left. It's a really tough set. 2, 1. I'm going to do 2 more. Awesome, guys. You have crushed your glute strength set. Awesome, awesome job. Let's head into some weighted abs. All right, guys, we are ready for your weighted ab set. There will be 6 different exercises. We're going to do them twice. They're going to be 30-10 intervals. So we're going to start with some pullover crunches first to get us started. What I've gotten out is just a medium and a very light weight for this. You're gonna have some side plank moves, so the lighter weight will help. So you're gonna lat pull over. You can sit up or you can just do a bit of a crunch here. Whatever works. About halfway done here. Then we're gonna go into some weighted Russian twists. All right, so grab your medium-ish weight for this. Medium-ish, if that's a word. Probably it's not. So you can either plant those heels or you can hover. I have 15 pounds for this one too. But if you're starting to get out of control, take your weights completely out of the equation. Also, if you're getting any back pain, and 1. Awesome. All right, weighted straight leg toe touches. So that is just the way it sounds. You're on your back here, legs in the air, taking that weight, pushing straight up. Get a good cadence here, a good rhythm. Three, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Now, weighted hip dip needle threads on the left. All right. So, come up on your side. We're going to dip it, needle, thread. Dip it, thread the needle. You don't have to use weights here at all. You could even use ankle weights. All right, awesome. Now we're going to do weighted leg lowers, which doesn't mean put a weight between your legs. Just means hold one up while you are lowering those legs. I'd be very afraid to have a dumbbell between my feet. So again, you could ankle weight these and really get weight on your legs. You can put your band back on if you want to add that to it. All right, we're going to do those needle threads on the other side. I put down my towel because I'm slipping. All right, so get up, dip it, thread the needle. Avia, I hope you're having fun here, girlfriend. I tried to fill this request with all sorts of fun. All right, we're back to the beginning. At least none of these groups is too super long, no matter how brutal they are. All right, pullover crunches or sit-ups. Try to slow it down on the way down. Gonna be hard. I'm gonna move down so I don't make such big clonks. All right, we are on to those weighted Russian twists, that is. All right, grab that weight. Either plant those feet, really twist, look where your weight's going. Four, three, two, one. Awesome. Weighted straight leg toe touches. So you're going to get that weight and bring the weight to the toe. We're trying to focus on going up, not going forward with this move. Imagine pushing that weight above those toes. Try to relax your neck. Awesome. All right, we're gonna thread that needle next. You guys still with me? All right. Take it down on that left side. Push it up. Dip it. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Awesome work. All right, leg lowers. So again, ankle weights are good here. Just don't use a weight that you can drop on yourself if it comes out of your feet. So no real dumbbells for this, except if you're holding them in your hands. If you want to use ankle weights that are strapped to you, go for it. Or a band is nice here. You can do one at a time if you need. All right. We've got those needle threads on the right. All right, here we go. Weights in the left hand. Dip it. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. You are all finished with your ab set, your weighted ab set, that is. Now we're going to go into some slider cardio, and then we will finish it off with some slider strength. See you in a minute. All right, guys, we are ready for your slider set. We will have 30-10 intervals here. We're going to do them 2 times as well. Now, the way that I have things set up is I've got my mat rolled up so that it won't get in my way when I'm using my sliders, but so that it'll also provide some wrist support for some of these moves. So you figure out how you can make your area work for you. We have about 10 seconds before we get started. And we are starting off with some wide mountain climbers. So, off we go. Get those sliders under your feet. So come down to your mat. Make those feet nice and wide. You're going to feel this in your abs, but you're also going to feel this in those hip flexors, in your glutes. You can always stick to just a regular mountain climber here if that works better for you. Very good. We're going straight into slider burpees. You can always make this a slider plank jack burpee if you want. You could come down, jack push up, okay. You could even take it into a slider jack burpee. Awesome. Second move is done. All right. Slider plank jack knee tucks. And down. So, plank jack, knee tuck. Plank jack, knee tuck. You can take them to the front. You can take them oblique. You can alternate. Whoop. You might lose your slider. No big deal. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Awesome. All right. We're going into slider skiers or switch lunges. So you can also ski here. Okay. You lose your sliders, just get right back on them. Just like that Bosu, always can get back on. It may throw you off. Awesome. All right, cross-body mountain climbers are next. Here we go. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you're done with your first round. What will make the second round hard is you're going straight into your mountain climbers again. They're wide this time. So your hands, your arms, probably feeling pretty sore, pretty raw. Maybe not sore yet, but burning. Get a good stretch there. Again, stick to regular mountain climbers if that position doesn't work for you. All right, slider burpees, whatever variation you want to do. You can even add a back lunge at the top. Very good. Now we're going to do slider plank jack knee tucks. You can stick to just plank jacks here if you need to. I'm alternating between a straight knee tuck and an oblique. About 5 seconds. Very good. Straighten out those sliders. You have skiers or switch lunges, and then those crossbody mountain climbers. All right. Almost there. All right. Whew. Awesome job. We are on to those crossbody mountain climbers. Here we go. Less than 10. Very good. And guess what? You're through yet another set. Awesome work, guys. You have one more set to go. All right, guys, we are ready for your slider strength set. This is 12 more minutes of fun. In your last section, we're going to start off with a side lunge to the left, okay? I'm going to hold one weight here till I get my bearings. Okay, so off we go. So you're gonna slide off to the side. I'm gonna take it this way since my house is downhill. I just have 20 pounds for this, just because sometimes we can get a little out of control sliding back in, and since you're adducting that leg in, you want to make sure not to strain your inner thigh here. Five seconds. Awesome job. All right, your next move is going to be a wax on, wax off push-up. Now, I'm leaving my mat here in case I need to go to my knees, but your wax on, wax off push-up is wax on, push-up, wax on, push-up. Now you're reversing directions of that wax. Now, your other option is to wax, wax, in one push-up. Wax off, push-up. Your third option is to put a little floor cleaner on your sliders. Have a big time with this move. All right. Awesome work. Now, we're going to do a rear lunge on the left here. I'm going to use the same weight, just nice and light, so I can focus on my form. If it'll slide. You can either hold the weight on that left side or contra laterally hold it on the right. Not easy to keep that foot on the slider. Squeeze. I'm struggling. You're struggling. It's all right. Whew, all right. Slider walking push-ups. So all that means is you're going to walk to one side, slide it up, walk to the other side. You can take a close grip or a tricep push-up in the middle if you want. I don't know if I want, but I'm going to do it anyway. Really, with rehabbing my shoulder, lost a lot of push-up strength and stamina. Awesome. All right. We're going to do that side lunge to the right. Bet you were wondering when that was going to come in. All right. Here we go. Doing great, guys. We're nearing the end. About 12 minutes left in this whole workout. That's including your cool down. Just hang on. I'll hang on too. All right. We're gonna do that rear lunge with the right leg going back this time. So again, you can hold that weight on the opposite side of your body or right over that leg that's going back. Whatever works. Now we're working the left glute by doing this, but I find it's easier to remember which side you're supposed to do based on which leg is going back. So that's how I always name them. You do them whatever way works for you. This may not be your heaviest lift day, but you'll feel it. Very good. All right. We are back onto that top of this set, that side lunge on the left. All right, so grabbing the weight in the opposite hand here. You don't have to go super far, especially if you're uncomfortable with the idea of this slider move. So if you don't like doing moves like this with a slider, just do the regular move. Just do a side lunge here. Where I think your slider gives you an advantage is when you are abducting that leg in, you're really having to use those muscles to drag that slider across the floor. Those are muscles we don't often intentionally work, so they're good ones to remember. Now we are on to our wax on, wax off push-ups, because why not? All right, we need both sliders for that. Move my weight so you can see. And off we go. Push up, wax on, push up, wax on, wax off, wax off. You guys are doing great. Hang on here, keep your abs tight, keep your glutes nice and tight. Even though we're doing arms, those body parts need to be working. All right, awesome work. You're onto that rear lunge, sending the left leg back. All right, I'm gonna hold the weight on the same side. Push through the heel. I didn't grab my slipperiest sliders today, aka washcloths. It's okay. It makes it harder, that's for sure. Three. Very good. Very good. Now we're on to those slider walking push-ups. Get them ready. So you are down in that push-up position. You can start with a narrow tricep push-up. Walk the arms out. You can have wide legs for any of these push-up moves, okay? To get less force, less weight off your arms. About 15 seconds here. Hang on. Try not to shrug those shoulders. Try not to arch your back. Put your knees down if you're having trouble. All right, that's your last one of those. Now we're gonna hit that side lunge on the right. Weight in the opposite hand. Last 50 seconds of this. Then we've got that rear lunge. Sending that right leg back. Slider problem. We're gonna fix it here. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. Weight in the right hand, sending that right leg back. It's your last move, guys. Here we go. Try to keep those knees behind the toes. Make sure you can wiggle those toes on your way down. Almost there. 15 seconds. Very good. All right, guys, you are all finished with this workout. Towel off, dry off, get a good drink, and I'll meet you back here for the cool down. All right, guys, get down to your mat, get your cool down started. We're gonna start with just some side to side reaches. Loosening up that spine, taking some tension out of the neck and the shoulders. Hold on the right. Come up, hold on the left. All right, come back up. Let's do a pretzel here. So we're going to take that right leg underneath, left leg on top. Inhale, reach up, exhale, reach over. Working on the glutes here and our hips. It's a nice deep stretch for the glutes and the hips. Just kind of play around with your neck here if you can. And switch sides. Left leg underneath this time. Right leg on the top. Inhale up. Reach up and over. Again, I'm just swaying the neck back and forth to relieve some tension there. You can always keep yours nice and still. And come right back up nice and slowly. Now we're going to make a number 4 with our feet. So take your right leg out straight, hook your left over. You're going to take that right arm, squeeze that elbow around the knee and twist. This is working our glute, stretching out our back and our neck. Sometimes when we do those weighted ab moves, our neck will get a lot of tension in it, so pay attention to your neck as you stretch and throughout the day. All right, let's switch sides here. So we're going to hook that right leg over the left, hook that left elbow around the right knee, swim those arms back behind. If you need to feel it more, walk that foot back a little further. And release it back to the front. Now we're going to come down to our back. Take the right knee in. Hug it to the chest. You can even rock back and forth a little bit if you want. Bring the nose to the knee. Walk the fingers up the leg, keeping the shoulders down away from your ears. Release that leg, tuck it in one more time, and bring it out wide. Bring it up and over. Keep the shoulders flat on the ground. Look over your right shoulder. Stretching the back, but also stretching the neck here. All right, hug it back in. And release. Same thing, other side. Tuck that knee in. Massage a little bit. Nose to knee. Walk those hands up your leg. Shoulders down away from your ears. Release there. Tuck it back in. Take it out wide into the left. Take it up and over. Look over the left shoulder there. Keep both shoulders flat on the ground. And take it back in. Nose to knee. All right, let's flip it over. Do a little bit of a cobra stretch here. Stretch out those abs. Release it. You can go into a Sphinx pose here, or a baby cobra with the arms a little bit back further. Here. You can come just to here, baby cobra. Or you can do a Sphinx pose here. Or you can push back into another full cobra. Now set the hips back into child's pose. Just counter that stretch there. Back into tabletop. Dig those toes in. Press those heels back into a downward facing dog. You can keep it still here, or you can press into those heels. Walk the hands back to the feet. And slowly come up. Heel toe in. Let's get a few quad stretches here. Grabbing the toes of the right foot, reaching up, extending that left arm for counterbalance. And switch. Sending the right arm up, hips forward, relaxing that quad as you pull. And release. Last little bit is for the neck here, so we're going to start just making some nice neck circles to the left. Now some half circles. So we're not going all the way around, just some half circles. All right, now we're going to pull gently on the head and send it to the left. Keep your shoulders down. Should feel it right here. Don't pull too hard. And release. Now we're going to make circles to the right. Follow your nose. Like Toucan Sam, the Fruit Loops guy, he used to say follow your nose. All right, now we're just going to make half circles here. I'm probably the only person who remembers him. All right, now we're going to take that right hand, place it on the left side of the head, and just draw that neck to the side, ear down to your shoulder. All right, release. Awesome job, guys. Your cool down is complete. I will see you back up at the camera for your send-off. Awesome job with this one. All right, guys. Awesome job crushing Avia's banded booty and ab challenge. I hope you guys had a really fun time, that you are nice and sweaty, and that you're feeling nice and tired. If not, rep out some of those strength moves all over again and tell me how you did. All right. Now, what I need you to do before you have an awesome day is to drink a lot of water. A lot of water. Our muscles need that water to repair and grow, and you need that for energy. Plus, you need that if you're sweating it out a lot this summer just by being outside. So, drink your water. Next, I need you to have a healthy post-workout meal 30 to 90 minutes after this workout. That will also help your muscles repair and grow and help you to get ready for another brutal workout, okay? So other than that, if you need to stretch some more, do that today. Be really kind to your amazing body. And just incidentally, when I say lift heavy, I mean lift heavy for you. I know that when you are just in the throes of social media, you hear everybody and their brother talking about how heavy they're lifting. But you have to remember that doing a rep with proper form is much more important than just maxing out your weight. So if you have to do your reps super quickly, or your range of motion is just way off, then you're probably lifting too heavy, okay? You'd be much better off to drop that weight, do quality reps, do them more slowly, get a full range of motion, than, of course, maxing out that weight. So when I say heavy, I mean heavy, but I mean heavy for you. Not heavy for me, not heavy for the CrossFit champion of the world. So do what's good for you and be proud of the progress you've made, okay? Anyway, other than that, guys, check out our 4-week glute growing program. There's a trailer up on our YouTube channel. Please join us. It's 4 weeks of exclusive workouts. So other than the one that we have posted on YouTube, you're not going to see these workouts anywhere else. So please join us to get the strongest, most powerful, most functional glutes you have ever had. Also check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon if you have not yet, where we do a lot of fun, brutal workouts every month, and now we're starting to post them even more often. So join us on Patreon if you have not done so yet. Other than that, have an awesome day, and whether your bands were staying nicely put while you did all those banded moves, or whether they just completely rolled up and were around your neck by the end, you finished this workout, and it is your health today and every day. So you know what you got to do. You better hit it hard. Boom! Have an awesome day, guys, and I will see you for the next brutal workout.